Hello friends. So we are still on the Lily Colla Beach. We may be swapping back to Lechtenbury once we have locked out Lily Colla at its 3rd star, and because Lechtenbury will be unlocked after today because we have our 3 butter, our fried eggs, and our baguettes that we can pass in. We need to head there anyway, have Doc process some stuff for us. We could have it processed here in Lily Colla now that we have the... So here's the withered look. But as you can see, these ones aren't withered right here. And that's just 2 days of watering. This one's just 3 days of watering. They should be fully grown either tomorrow or the next day. It was a good money day because we happened to catch that golden carp. I'm hoping our cows will grow up and start producing milk here soon because we are gonna need it. Should only take us 1 night to get all of the jumbo fish that we need, though it may take us 2 days to get all of the tuna that we need. We can use both the yellowfin tuna and the regular tuna. We may see both or either, but any sea bass that we can get will be useful as well. If we capture some mahi-mahi, a lot of times Kai will ask for that, and he might provide us some ahi poke. So that's another option if you don't enjoy fishing, or if you're having trouble with the larger fish. One of the daily... So here's the mahi-mahi request. Let's take a look at the reward. Oh. That is not the request we just got. Oh, there it is. So 10 mussels is the reward this time. In my opinion, not worth it. But the more people that we talk to, the more requests that we get. One of the daily requests is going to give us like two or three ahi poke. It might be Aolani that we get it from, now that I think about it. I don't plan on needing it, because usually what they're asking for is expensive or difficult or annoying to gather at this level, or at this point in the game, I should say. So she wants 5 sardines, and I think she only gives us bait for those. We get 1 goby for 5 sardines. So a lot of these don't seem worth the effort that we have to go to in order to provide. But remember, it's not about necessarily getting the reward. It's about increasing the reputation, both with that particular person and also with the town. This is a person in here that you're not going to see that often that has daily requests. And we can immediately pass that in since we have enough. Now those piranha, we're not going to necessarily need them anytime soon. We might be able to use them in some of the cooking recipes that are needed right now. But we are going to need, in order to cook these things, we're going to need to buy the recipes for them. Those are the porcini mushrooms. Let's look at the reward for that one, because I want to say that might be a little bit... So this just gives us regular grilled fish. We need the jumbo grilled fish recipe. We already have the ahi poke recipe. Again, we could buy it here if we wanted to, because it's kind of annoying to gather. It requires tomato, onion, 5 of each for all 5 of the dishes. So that's 1 per dish, not 5 per dish, but it's still annoying. Plus, we have to catch a specific type of tuna. It has to be the yellowfin or the regular tuna. We can't use, for example, mahi-mahi. So here's some of the DLC, this goldband lily seed. It hybridizes in lectenberry. So that's something we may purchase when we get to that point. I just wanted to go through and show you some of the stores availability now that we've unlocked some of them a bit. Since we're going to be running around collecting daily quests anyway. Now we will have plenty of material stone. So we were in the very beginning levels and already got a couple of amethyst out of that run. And that's the very top few levels. So that's one reason why the Lily Calamine is very nice to have at this point, because there's a lot more gems available and a lot higher quality at a lot less difficulty level to reach. It really makes me laugh that she wants compost when we are not giving her 30 lumber. But you can't deny a quest, you just have to let it expire. Lumber is just too expensive at this point, too costly to gather, to give so much of it just for a daily quest. So if we look at the quest, she wants the 30 lumber and all we get is 20 grass seed, when we could give her 5 compost and we get 5 watermelon seed. And that's a much better deal. Plus, it'll give reputation without being such a big cost to us. Let's go see if we'll be a little bit more lucky with our fishing. We need to still fish this area because we are going to... The fish that we're going to fish later on after we finish our farming and our daily chores, they are all going to be required for cooking, so we're not going to be selling them. Hopefully we will actually have some saffron caught in this one, because we're not going to luck out and get another golden carp because we're not even going into the mine today. Now, I always keep tension on my analog stick, pulling it towards me, so that I just have to rotate it based on what direction I have to fight the fish on. When I throw the bobber out, I try to keep it as close to me as I can, but also within their path still. Oh, this might be one of the bigger fish. I'm not sure if we'll be able to land this yet, because I started that from pretty far, and as you can see, even doing everything right, it takes a lot to land this fish. Oh, we got him. So this is one of the DLC fish. You won't see this fish if you haven't downloaded the DLC. It's decent money. I'm not gonna complain. Much more difficult to bring in though. Don't feel bad if you can't catch one of those ones. They're a little more difficult. Especially with the rod that we currently have. There we go. I think that's, yep, saffron cod. So we're good there. No! Alright. Goodbye, egg. We are definitely going to go home and empty our pockets. I don't feel bad about the egg really because we're going to get 3 more from Judy today. Oh, look at all those fish. I think I just want to sell the piranha. Let's cook up the coconut. It's easier when you're holding the ingredients because you don't have to choose them out of the available ingredients. So we're going to hang on to this. We're not going to turn it into fertilizer. We'll get 2 more tomorrow at least. We won't need the glass. We won't need the iron. But we will need these to fix that bridge. We'll keep one of those and we'll sell the rest. I guess we could keep one of those. Once we get 10 of these, then we'll just start selling them in lots again. They should come fairly quickly, fairly often. It's one of the garbage, like, nuisance gems that we'll get later on. You find them everywhere. I don't know why I'm having such a rough time getting things that are... Oh, you know what we forgot? We need to grab some turnips. Convince a horse that it's our friend. And that we are its friend and that it can follow us home. Now, if we have other things that we can use, like I've used carrots once I've gotten tons of them. Since we only have 1, I'm not going to do that. But we could feed it cabbage if we wanted, or maybe some celery. But we have extra turnips, so we'll just keep using turnips for now. That may change depending on what comes in on the farm. Oh, I walked right past these pansies, and it doesn't look like we were very lucky because not a single one of them has gone into the hybrid version. So we'll need to plant some more of those. I think we should probably set up 1 more square right here. So we're gonna need we didn't need to hit that one, it just ended up that way. So we'll need 8, 9, 10, 11 seeds that we are either going to need for what we're doing or... Let's check and see how many tomatoes and onions we have because that's going to be a sticky point. Yeah, we only have 2 tomatoes. We have no onions. So let's start planting all of the tomatoes that we've got. Let's gather some onions. Oh, we've got some. We'll just do tomatoes and onions because we're going to need that for the ahi poke. So we'll probably get all the fish that we need tonight, or maybe tonight and tomorrow. But what we really need is the things that'll grow that are going to take the most are going to be the tomatoes and onions. Now I know that we planted some in Lechtenberry. They should be coming into harvest time fairly soon. Looks like we are one spot short, so maybe we'll go grab a strawberry since they can hybridize here. And they also regrow, so we won't have to replant it over and over again. We can sell these strawberry pansies. We don't really need them. But let's get our strawberry. I should have done this morning. But hey, we're getting it done. Alright. Let's go to Lechtenberry. Do we have a gold in our pocket? We might have to grab one. See how we're locked out? It's still going to be locked out after we pass this in until tomorrow, I believe. But we'll find out. For sure. As soon as we pass it in. Oh, we only needed 3 fried eggs, so... You can go hunt for flowers now. We should have some... You know what? It's getting late. Let's hurry and do our farming. Oh, you know what? I need to grab... The other reason I was in there was to grab a gold. Because we should be on the gold request for Judy in her rotation of requests. That will get us 3 milk once we've gotten to that point. Oh, it's later in the day. She's probably down here. So you can see it's still locked out on the Lechtenberry village because it's still pulsing at that 3rd star. It should be unlocked tomorrow though. If we really, really focus on our requests, we might be able to get... Lechtenberry. So we did get a few tomatoes today. That's good. That means we might have enough tomatoes. Oh, we got our first hybrid pineapple, the peach pineapple. We'll come back. It's getting late, so maybe we'll come back after we go talk to the horse really quick and finish up here. We did get a zucchini squash that is... Oh. We've done really well on this farm. Let's go feed our horses though. That'll free up a spot in our inventory. We'll come back to Lechtenberry, drop off our produce in one of the shops, and then... Oh, I think I went the wrong direction. Yep. We just need to get here before the horse disappears. That's our priority right now, is to tame this horse right here. We probably can get away with getting closer to the grass before it would spot us. I just don't want to chase it off and make this take a whole nother day. So I'm cautious. So yeah, you can pet it again, but it doesn't give you any additional increase. Let's feed... Well, he's not hungry. Let's head back to Lechtenberry. We'll run into the general store really quick, drop things off, grab some more seeds, and we can start refilling our farm here. What's funny is Lechtenberry will unlock tomorrow for that 3rd star, but Lily Kala is probably going to be locked for its 3rd star. If not tomorrow, then fairly soon after. So now we have 3 onions and 4 tomatoes. We should be fine. The other tomato plant should hopefully have a tomato tomorrow, the ones that we already planted in Lechtenberry. The problem in this situation is going to be getting the onions to grow in time. So what's going to be the holdup in unlocking Lily Kala will be the fact that I didn't grow enough onions. I was more concerned about getting the hybrids out. So we'll see if we can get some more onions grown. And it doesn't matter where the onions are grown. We just need to make sure those onions get grown. Alright, let's see. What do we have that could be hybridized in here? I don't think we have anything really good in the springtime anyway. So let's just go with things that we're going to want a lot of. We'll just go ahead and take a ton of these carrots just to fill the space. We have enough onions at this point that... And the next things we're going to be asking for are going to be rice and wheat. So we won't need as many onions quite as often. Rice and wheat both grow a lot faster than, say, tomatoes. We should be able to pick those up now. Alright, so tomorrow we should have enough tomatoes. We won't have enough onions until the onions that we planted in Lily Kala come in. That gold band lily we're hoping will hybridize into something that flowers at night. We're going to have to do night fishing. We probably won't catch all of the fish that we need today, just because apparently I've been wasting time running around a lot. The days do go fairly fast in this game. So to fish, we're gonna warp over to the Great Pier. Actually, let's check our pockets. Yeah, we need to drop off some stuff at home. Should have sold those hybrids last time we came home for seeds. Well, I don't think we were next to the shipping box though. We're going to empty out our pockets for food so that we've got room for fish so that we don't have to keep warping back and forth to bring the fish in. The fish are not going anywhere. It doesn't matter what time of day we care for them or we fish them. They're still going to be there until they're fished. Alright, now we are going to warp to the Great Pier. But we're not going to fish on the Great Pier. To get the tuna and the mahi-mahi and the sea bass, which are all things that we can do to unlock the Big Fish Festival, we are going to traverse this mess of docks and head all the way out in the middle of nowhere. Here. So here's one daily quest that we have, and this one popped up because it's for another festival. We didn't even make our bridge that we wanted. So this is a fishing festival where you actually fish against other people. It's a contest, and it will happen every month. I guess we could just unlock it since we happen to have everything in our pockets. Oh, maybe we don't have quite enough. That's fine. We needed that for our bridge anyway. I don't think I have any board lumber in my pocket. These big fish right here, and there's one other spot. So we have 3 chances to get the type of fish we need. I would not try this without the expert rod that got upgraded before. So you'll want to have the Shining Pearl quest completed before you try fishing these larger fish. And I won't land every single one of them. They are challenging. And they're not easy, so don't feel bad if you don't catch them the first time. So this yellowfin tuna is both a jumbo-sized fish that we could use for the jumbo, but we're going to use it for the ahi poke. And if I am pronouncing that wrong and it's irritating people, please let me know. We don't get a lot of seafood in the desert where I live. Now, I don't live in the sandy part. I just live in the area up near the mountains. We have a salty desert out here. And I live near they call them the salt flats. Up near some mountains near the salt flats. So far, we've gotten pretty lucky. We've landed all 3 fish, and that's a pretty big one. Unfortunately, we are not fishing for profit. So we are still going to cook with that 2-star yellowfin tuna. So we have 3 tuna that we can turn into the tuna meal that we need to get. But as you can see, there are small fish here. We're still going to fish those fish because they are sea bass. And even though they look small, and they'll be easier to catch than these tuna have been, they are still going to be useful in that we can use them for the jumbo fish recipe. We will have to substitute out, I think the first thing that it wants us to put in is like a dorado, which are fished in the rivers and only during certain seasons, if I remember right. It's not a important fish, but it seems like it because it's the one that it asks you to cook with. So we got our 4th tuna. Tomorrow we will be able to catch our final tuna. And then we just need to catch enough of these jumbo-sized fish in order to grill them. If I can get their attention, we should be able to empty out this group. In the summertime, there is a whole island full of tuna spots, and all that they have is tuna. There's no sea bass at all. So if you're doing this in the summertime instead of the spring, you could probably get all your tuna in one day. We've been pretty lucky though. I have caught every fish today that I've intended to so far. All right, so those are the 2 spots that we're going to be fishing basically every day until we get all of the fish that we need. We can actually start some of them cooking right now because they also take a while to cook. We have 10 more grass, so we can replace the grass that we grow with 10 more grass seed. And see, we can choose... Oh, we already had 1 tuna in our storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got all the tuna that we need. All we need is enough tomato and onion. And then we can grow. We can... So the problem is, since all of our tuna have different quality levels, you can only choose to cook 1 at a time. But since we have 2 of these yellowfin tuna, we will start those 2, and that will be 3 of these in the morning that'll be available. And then we can cook the rest. We should sell those. You know what? We've got a little bit of time. Let's go build the... Let's go build the bridge, but let's feed our horse really quick. Poor Wally's been hungry because we didn't pack him a lunch. There you go, Wally. Let's go build a bridge in the middle of the night. This seems slow to me because I'm used to the faster mounts. Even though this is much faster than us just running around the way that we were before. He's got pumpkins, and I really want those seeds. We don't need them right now, but we will as soon as we open up the Herbstburg farm area. Which, this is the way to do it. Tomorrow, Lechtenbury should be unlocked, and I'm hoping that I can at least show you the way to Herbstburg, but I tend to get lost. I tend to get lost in this area. That's another one of the fields that you can move your house to that doesn't provide any culture level improvement to anyone around you, but can provide you with hybrids for both autumn time and occasionally field. I think that we are heading the right direction. It's harder when you don't have the map up where you can see where you're going. But I think, yes. So we are actually going to head back over this way. And the split is right here. Now this is the only way that we can get to... This will take us away from the bridge, from Herbstburg, so you don't need to fix that bridge right now. It ultimately ends in one of the Sasquatch animals. But you have to build a ton of bridges. A lot of people will get stuck thinking you have to build a bunch of bridges to getting to Herbstburg. You only have to build the one that we just built. Oh, it's getting late. I think I might be lost. Because I think we need to head up this way. Well, we'll find out here real quick once this ends in a broken bridge. Nope, it didn't. So we are headed the right way. So if you're ending in a broken bridge, you're not heading towards Herbstburg. We don't have enough time tonight to open up the wall, but we are right there. We will warp here, and here's the wall where we open it up to get into Herbstburg. We'll do that tomorrow. It'll be something that we can look forward to. But with how late it is tonight, I don't want to waste too much of my morning, especially considering how much farming we've got going on right now. And the fact that we're also needing to fish, and the fact that we have just so much going on. But we did open up a lot of the map. Haven't quite gotten to Herbstburg, but considering we'll be there by the 20th of spring, that's not a bad run. So we are done with our day today. Today was pretty productive as well. We got some fish that we need in order to unlock the Big Fish Festival. We have passed in Nemo's Wandering Quest. That will unlock Lechtenbury tomorrow. We have one sprinkler that I'd like to set up in Lechtenbury once the right crop opens up, so that we have an area that we can use it completely and not waste its usefulness. I'm hoping that'll be tomorrow or the next day, but considering where we're at, we've got a lot of the map now unlocked. We've got Herbstburg that we should be able to open the wall to tomorrow, and that will open up a whole slew of side quest or of main quests, as well as hopefully allowing us to continue through Lechtenbury without getting locked out all the way to 5 stars. So once we get Lily Kala to the point that its 3rd star is blinking, we may move back to Lechtenbury, but depending on how we're doing in Lechtenbury at that point, we'll probably move to Herbstburg instead. Because they'll be locked out fairly quickly at 1 star while we're working on unlocking their main storyline. So the faster we get there, the faster we'll move back to Lechtenbury, finish it up, and then hopefully by then we'll have Lily Kala unlocked, and then we can move back to Lily Kala, get its culture level up to 5, and then we'll move back to Herbstburg, and we'll just keep rotating around all of the cities till they're fully maximized on their culture levels in order to get the highest upgrade capabilities for all of the stores. Hopefully you guys learned a few things today. Maybe you didn't believe that you could catch the fish that you need in order to make the ahi poke or the jumbo fish. We'll be making that tomorrow, the jumbo fish. So you can follow up on that tomorrow. If you enjoyed this session. If you learned anything or got anything out of it, please like this video so that I know to continue doing videos like this. If you have any questions, please post them below, or suggestions. I'm open to either. And have a great day.